Hey lovelies, I wanted to share a quick video about wanting to run away from feeling or wanting to go unconscious after a deeper session, self-facilitation, or being facilitated by someone after having, anyway, like after having a deeper resolve and then a deeper feeling into something, having more consciousness on a certain topic or program or behavior or mechanism or something, because something shifts in the body, like energetically, obviously in the feeling, something shifts, in the sensation and the consciousness we are having on that. It becomes more clear, much more clearer. And also even like feeling the resolve and feeling more spacious in that area in the body, and feeling more present also in that area in the body mind. Still there is a tendency for some reason, and I think I could talk hours about this mechanism and why this happens, but still there is this mechanism of wanting to go unconscious after a deeper resolve or having more consciousness or something, and feeling deeper into something in the body. And it's something that we cannot just switch off, because this is an unconscious mechanism and it's been there for a very long time. In the beginning, I guess it's even hard or more difficult to catch this tendency or stop this tendency by sitting down and doing some nervous system regulation or doing some inquiry on that mechanism or in the feeling itself. And so I just wanted to say that if you do KI, it's very good to consciously be aware of that, that after you do KI, self-facilitation or being facilitated by someone, just be aware and expect this to happen. And when it happens, just know that there are tools that you can use to reverse this mechanism in the long term, like doing inquiry on the same topic, for example, going back into that area in the body and just doing again inquiry there, or on the mechanism itself, do some inquiry on that. Like, I don't have to turn away from that, I don't have to distract myself, or there are different inquiries like this on the turning away itself, like nervously turning away or wanting to go unconscious, because the nature of this contraction, this emotional contraction, that it wants to shrink back after having more consciousness on it and more feeling into it, and it's going to get released in the long term. But still we have to see this tendency also when it wants to shrink back and do some inquiry on that. Or on level 1, it's also good to, when you realize that it's happening, that something restlessly wants to turn away from the body, then maybe do some nervous system regulation, just to not to escape the feeling, but quite the opposite, to experience that it's safe in the body, that you can feel this thing. You do some nervous system regulation, you bring the presence back into the body, and you experience that, okay, I'm still feeling, I'm in it, and I'm safe. Like, kind of reversing this escaping mechanism that happens after a resolve or having more consciousness or something, like feeling into it really. There is I just explained this to a girl in Hungarian, and I have a very good term for that, but I don't know how to say it in English, like a force that is pulling us out of feeling or having more consciousness in that area in the body, but I don't know how to translate it into English. It's a very good term of this force that is pulling us out. And so when it happens on level 1, you can do this nervous system regulation also. to reverse this mechanism, like this force that of consciousness that wants to turn away from that area, and just experiencing that I don't have to go outside, but I can be in the body. I still feel it, and I'm still safe, and it's okay. And like, if it's a practice, if you make it a practice, the nervous system regulation in that way, or just doing some light inquiry on that area, then in the long term you can reverse this mechanism of wanting to go unconscious and not going with this force of turning away from the feeling.